False rap, I got 4 cars and they all black. Got 4 bras and they all that. We call that ballin'. Doing this is my calling. Flow is so appalling. My phone off and she calling. I'm like, yeah, what it do? Penthouse, man, what have you?
What is going on? I'm Rage Sports Live Train, and welcome back today, guys. Top 10 drifts of the week is back on this Friday, man. Now, starting us off with some honorable mentions. We have a nice little introduction here from James Burnt. He did some really nice title tracking on this, and I definitely did enjoy it. Now, this is going to be the last top 10 drifts before Christmas Day. So if I don't talk to you guys until then, I hope everybody has a safe and Merry Christmas. Hopefully you guys get everything that you want and have enough time to spend it with your family and friends, and the ones that really matter this year. Now, this week we had a huge lineup. We had Dog Gaming coming down with an absolutely incredible 360 over the train. Now, obviously it wasn't really a drift. I didn't want to throw it in top 10, but it was something pretty damn cool to look at. You know, it's a tough jump to nail, and he killed it, man. We also have some Need for Speed Most Wanted coming down here with a crazy jump drift. And we even had some Burnout Paradise. As you guys know, this is free right now on the actual Xbox store. And I do have a video coming out this weekend revisiting this game and having some fun in Paradise City. We also had a Too Fast, Too Furious remake with him jumping right over on there. And we even had some throwbacks to Gran Turismo 2, man. Absolutely crazy, coming down with a huge jump drift initiation, reverse entry almost, taps the grass wall. Absolutely crazy to see where we started off from. We even had some Beam NG Drive hitting us with some Ebisu Minami. I haven't seen this for a long time. Absolutely killing that jump drift section. Now, last week we showcased some IRL RC footage. I figured I would separate it from the pack this week and give it its own clip. We have Power 8 RC with our RC clip of the day. Now, this man is throwing down some huge slides with his Honda Odyssey van. Now, I thought this was absolutely crazy. I love the camera work as well too on the placement of the track. This is actually shot in Spain. He said he's a long-time RC enthusiast and subscriber to the channel, so huge thank you for sending in these clips. He said they're a little bit older because of school and such. Hope to see more coming through. Number 10 this week, Benjamin with some Assetto Corsa here, throwing down a nasty all-wheel drive line here on Willow Springs. Now, have a quick look at this. I understand it's all-wheel drive, but you can't deny the outside line, man. That is the true test of skill. He dropped one tire coming through, didn't even touch the dirt on that. That Evo GSR treating him well at the Horse Thief Mile. Number 9 this week, Lithium, coming through with a really cool kind of chase cam style to this, and I really enjoyed this for its one simplicity of this and kind of styling to it. It kind of reminded me of an IRL clip that you would usually see of them just ripping up the mountains. I love this clip for what it was. It's a single run, it's a solo sesh. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one too, but it's something different. I liked it, man. Slipping in on number 8 right now, we have Like Then 2000 and Ozia, Forza Horizon 3 Blizzard Mountain Tandems, and he is just reeling him in on that starting initiation. I love that reeling to it, but they are getting very close, just bumper to bumper on these transitions as well too. They're not afraid to trade a little paint in the process. I love the snow tandems, man. I definitely do. Number 7 this week, Sir Waffle with a Beam NG Drive downhill toge session in his 6x6. Now, for one, this is the unthinkable, man. I never would have thought to be bringing the 6x6 down a toge run. This is a huge wheelbase on this truck, and he is throwing it down like it's a small 8.6, man. The control and stability of him throwing down on that third gear, I don't know how it's holding, to be honest with you, but he gets real close to some of these transitions, and this man has no fear whatsoever, man. You can't think about it when you're sliding something this big. You just gotta do it, pray for the best, and just hold down the throttle, man. No lift, baby. Holy shit. Number 6 this week, Conrad and JAJ with some R Factor footage here in the snow, I may add. Now, this is the E38 M5, and these guys are throwing down some tandems, man. Now, I actually totally forgot that, you know, games like R Factor and Assetto Corsa do have snow maps, so I'm thinking about definitely revisiting those either before the end of the year or closer into the new year as well. But definitely love the diversity coming through with some new tracks and some new footage. Number 5 this week. Now, this is some Live for Speed, Salas and EFKA. Hopefully I pronounce those properly. Now, have a close look on this follow run at the lead car. Now you're going to notice that rear end getting a little bit too close, and he's going to kick up about 3 to 4 tires on his run. I really enjoyed it for that. It was a little bit different than usual. Now, I know you guys are waiting for Live for Speed footage. I'm waiting for Live for Speed content as well, too. I will be diving into that either at the end of the year or very soon into the new year as well. Just time has been the problem, and I don't have enough time in the day. Look at the tires being kicked up as well, too. That was absolutely crazy. Love that run on Live for Speed. Number 4, JDM Tuning RPS13. Now, he is actually going to be throwing in probably the hardest reverse entry to date on the channel in the snow. Now, he throws this at around 199 kilometers an hour for one huge reverse entry. Now, if you guys have driven on Blizzard Mountain, this is not an easy thing to do. He also holds out the drift zone, completes his run. I gave him style points on that shit. 110%. Look at that. Finishing off 3 stars as well, too. The man's good. Top 3, man. The podium finish right now. Live for Speed with a huge 4-man train. We have LAPMPA, KNZ, HNRQ, and, well, I guess the last guy didn't get the memo because he used his real name, and it's Sean sliding in with a 4-man train. Live for Speed. Now, I love this clip for the multiple angles. You can see that last shot right there. Just seeing all 4 of them lined up through the corner. It doesn't get any better than that. The proximity between cars, the smoothness in the transitions, the aggressiveness in the lines. I love this run. Live for Speed taking home number 3. Number 2 this week, Adriel 999 with some Assetto Corsa tandems on the uphill car park. Now, we've seen this map way back on episode number 41, and this man is about to do a 3-man up the exact same spot. I don't know if it's the same track or not, but it's the same style to the one that we've seen in 41. Now, the only thing, though, I don't know who else is in this train. Unfortunately, he did not list the other drivers that were with him. I will say, though, if you guys are sending in tandem clips, please mention the guys that are in the trains with you. You know, they're just as much as a part of it as you are, and I would love to be able to give them credit where credit is due, especially on this parking garage tandem run. I mean, 3 cars ripping up there. We have a few different angles to go with that as well, too, so huge thank you for changing it up a little bit. We have the E30 RX7, and at the very back, we have that 2J just ripping it up there. But it's not an easy thing to do to be either one of these 3 cars. I mean, to be at the lead of it, to be in the middle, or at the back, you have a lot of responsibility in a tandem session like this to really hold everything together. You don't want to get too far away, too close. It's a lot of damn shit to worry about, but these guys absolutely killed this run. They made it all the way up to the top of this. Huge respect to all 3 drivers, but let's give some credit next time to the other people in the lineup. Number 1 this week, we have a vote for number 1, Capacitor and Andy Boy ripping up OSP Circuit. Now, there will be a straw poll link down below for you guys to click and vote on. This run right here, it's more or less a cleaner run than the other one. It's very smooth. The transitions are on point. Proximity is right there, man. They're holding down one hell of a line. And, I mean, the precision to be this close, the handbrake, the clutch, everything has to be absolutely perfect. These guys are no strangers to the top 10 series. As soon as I opened up the email, seeing it was Capacitor and Andy Boy, I knew it was going to be big. I was definitely not wrong. These guys are killing it once again. They are going up against Swati. Now, unfortunately, I don't know any other drivers in this clip. However, though, this is more or less a way more aggressive style run here on R Factor, and you're going to see the reel in multiple times on this R34. He's just going to slowly pull them in, and that's what I really enjoyed about this clip. It was, you know, it was kind of completely different from Capacitors, but at the same time, though, they are still getting the tandems. It is still very close driving, very close in terms of precision and proximity on the cars. However, it's just a totally different style of driving, and that's why I thought this would be a perfect match for number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts down below. As I said, there will be a straw poll link for you guys to click on and vote yourself. If you guys don't know how to send in your own clips, you guys can send them in to the slaptrainbusiness@hotmail.com. Full link and template will be in the description box for you guys to submit your clips. Please, though, submit them on YouTube. Do not try to upload them directly to the email. I'm still getting so many emails that just don't have any clips whatsoever. You guys got to upload them to YouTube. Make sure that they're public or unlisted and send me the link in the email. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it for top 10 drifts. Like I said though, these guys are aggressive as shit, man. You can see this. He's just hunting that back bumper, man. I love the clips. Thank you so much for everybody sending in your clips this week. I definitely do appreciate it. And as I said though, New Year's fast approaching, and that just so happens to lie on a Friday. We're doing something big for the end of the year, so make sure you guys do come back next Friday for our final episode of the 2016 year. We have a really nice edit here from Midnight 4 Rotor. I will leave the full link down below for you guys to check out. Huge thanks once again for everybody coming around for this 2016 year, man. I cannot believe the year's done and we are almost 45 episodes into it. It's absolutely crazy, and I mean, like I said, it's you guys that make this series, and your clips are getting better and better every single week. It's making my job harder in the process as well too, but I love doing it, and that's why this series is a weekly one at that. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much once again. Merry Christmas to everybody. As I said, be safe on the holidays, and I'll see you guys back here next week for another episode of Top 10 Drifts. Ladies and gentlemen, to Motorcycle Train, I'm out. Peace.
4 cars and they all black, got 4 bras and they all that. We call that ballin', doing this is my calling. Flow is so appalling.